Professor Margaret Jesang Hutchinson has taken over as the acting Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi after the suspension of Professor Stephen Kiama. Now, she will serve for 3 months before further decisions are made. Kiama was suspended by the University Council over allegations of poor performance, including his inability to account for the university's debt rising from 9 billion to 20 billion in his 5-year tenure. As Willie Lusige now reports, Kiama will remain suspended for the next 3 months pending disciplinary action.
A few days after the suspension of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, Professor Stephen Kiama, by the University Council, and the appointment of Professor Margaret Chesang as acting Vice Chancellor for a period of 3 months, Professor Hutchinson officially took over her role from Kiama on Tuesday. According to this footage, Kiama was barred from accessing the university after his suspension on Friday.
We appointed an acting Vice Chancellor, who is Professor Margaret Hutchinson, who will act for 3 months.
As Hutchinson begins her duties, the University Council has outlined the reason for Kiama's dismissal after he wrote this letter to the Secretary at the Ministry of Education, Beatrice Nyangala, claiming that the Council chairperson was obstructing his work. The Council said it found Kiama with a case to answer on several issues, including the university's debt that rose from 9 billion to 20 billion in 5 years. The university owes the Kenya Revenue Authority 11 billion shillings in tax, bank debts, and unremitted pension deductions.
University owes Kenya Revenue Authority about 11 billion shillings. The other bit is, of course, loans from a bank.
The University Council said it took action after complaints from the students and staff regarding his performance, including raising tuition fees and failing to account for those funds, as well as delays in student graduation.
Other challenges emanate from complaints of students in a variety of ways.
The council has denied claims of isolating Professor Kiama from its meetings, where he's the secretary, saying he was only barred from taking minutes after altering minutes of one of the meeting. He's also accused of obstructing the council's work and refusing to answer questions about his performance.
The job may also be advertised for the Vice Chancellor for the competitive process through the Public Service Commission will be done.
The University Council has also announced changes in the management of the institution. Professor Ayub Gitau has been appointed as the acting Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic affairs. Professor Francis Mula will be the acting Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Enterprise. After taking over the reign of the University of Nairobi as the acting Vice Chancellor, all eyes are set on Professor Margaret Hutchinson to see which formula she'll be able to use to save the institution, one of the most prestigious in the country, from drowning into debt that now has accumulated to more than 20 billion shillings. Willie Lusige, Citizen TV, Nairobi.